Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Astral Luck. If you haven't signed in by subscribing the channel, I request you to please do that. So today we are reading the energies for this new moon in the sign of Cancer starting on 10th of July. So the new moon is on 10th of July, so it starts a new cycle for 15 days. So that's what we are reading the energies. And interestingly, it also starts a cycle of it opens a portal for 9 days till 18th of July. It starts a great period for energy, meditation, and manifestation. This is a very nice period, and usually in India, uh, people during this time, those who are on a spiritual path, not everyone, actually try to refrain from uh, alcohol and all those things. I'm just mentioning it. It's not that you really have to follow it or change it, but your plans, change your plans, but then it's good to know, right? So the this card flips out receptivity, which is almost telling that the Divine Mother is opening this portal for us to receive all the gifts that we always wanted. So that is something that is coming through. It is a very interesting period, and let's start a reading. I'm going to pull 15 cards. As much as I wanted to pull 21 cards, but I realized that on the present settings that I have on my camera, I really cannot fit them properly, and it looks very shabby. So I'll switch to 5 into 3 cards. So another 2 cards shuffle or jump out, which is the Emperor, the Rebel, and the Projection 7 of Cups, which is saying that you had a lot of projections for future, and which created foundations in your own life. You created boundaries that if I have to achieve that, I should not do this or something. For somehow you are letting go of those expectations, and you are trying and testing new things and trying to do new or the same thing in a very new way, and that is actually giving you a sense of liberation and achievement and success. So these are the messages that are coming. So maybe you will be motivated in next 15 days to actually change old habits, and that was also the message for today and yesterday also, changing new habits and letting go of old habits, and that is something is very much reflected in the cards that have fallen down. And if you are new to this channel, I usually post a message of the day almost every day. There are exceptions on some days when I'm feeling very low. So please watch that if you are interested. So let's start with 15 cards reading. So I'm going to randomly pick 15 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. So, what are your expectations from life? That is what they're intuitively telling me is that uh, this is the time for you to refine your expectations of life and change the way you were working towards fulfilling those expectations. There's nothing wrong with those expectations, but then the way you were trying to achieve it, maybe that was wrong, or maybe the expectations were not defined properly. Wow, there are a lot of good cards, and somewhere I'm a little troubled by these three cards here, but otherwise I'm quite happy with this and this card here. But I'm quite happy with what other cards are showing here. So you start the journey with the dream. That's what they are saying, that you have a big, huge ambition, expectation with life, and you really want to achieve that. You want to fulfill that dream with, and you have a lot of creative powers. You have a lot of ideas, but these ideas are somewhere stuck inside. They are not yet outside you. You need to push those ideas outside for implementation, and somewhere the ideas are stuck. It's not helping you to move forward. So this is something that I'm talking about is more related to your past, not your present. What I'm seeing here is that because of those stuck energies or those stuck ideas and not able to implement something, the adventure that you always wanted to have is not started yet. It's still waiting for itself to start. And for some of you, the adventure is going to start very soon. For some of you, the adventure will start in some time, maybe 3 months to 3 years. That's what I'm feeling here. Your mind is very cluttered right now with a lot of anger, and because things didn't move forward, you possibly are thinking, who is the person who is stopping you, what is that energy that is stopping you, and where is the problem? The answer is not outside of you. The answer is very much inside of you, because something, the people outside of you are manifestation of what you really are. If you are attracting negative people around you, it's not that they are negative, or it's not that you have made them negative, or it's not something that you are trying to build a negative energy around you. Not to blame you, but what I'm trying to tell you is that it's almost like a soul contract that you have signed in for such kind of experience, to learn from it and not to create such kind of mess for yourself in the future, in this lifetime and the coming lifetimes. So it's the solution to handle these negative people is also within you. That's what I mean to say. And you were born with that. Only thing is that you are not able to find that. And because you have been searching very hard for that in the past, and you somewhere are in the process of blaming others, finding solutions within yourself, and resolving things on a larger level. You are trying to do everything of that in the past. What's happening right now, that you are having very strange set of dreams, and you are feeling very exhausted. But what I'm feeling here is that slowly and steadily, universe will create a situation for you, that you will get into a situation where you will stop feeling exhausted, because there's only so much that you can feel exhausted. After that, once you have hit the rock bottom, you have hit the bottom of the ocean, there's nowhere else to go. Either you just die and be there for the eternity, which is not possible because you are still alive and you are breathing, and you are a heart which is pumping blood to your every part of your body. So you are still alive. So you have to start swimming now and rise to the surface and find that success that you have been always waiting for, or always been aspiring for. So you will overcome the illusions that you have, and then you will change a lot of things now. What I communicated to you through the universe in the beginning was that you are bringing a lot of changes, or you are acting like a rebel. You are going to bring some kind of change, and over the process of bringing those changes, what I'm seeing here is that you are becoming very divine. You are connecting with your deep, more the core level of your heart and mind. You're aligning your heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. You are aligning these four chakras, and the lower chakras, which are the sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and your base chakra, which are more of the materialistic kind of chakras, you are moving above these chakras and moving to a higher stage, and that's really helping you to move on the higher plane. And that's the best thing that you can have right now for yourself. What I'm seeing here is that while you are doing that, a lot of stress is getting released. In that process of releasing that stress, you might sometimes experience small changes like anger, or you might experience some kind of reflections which would be uncomfortable, or you will have strange dreams, because you have to go through a certain kind of strange experience which may not be very thrilling. Rather than going through that experience in real life and having real consequences of that, you will go through that in your dreams. But then through that dream, you are releasing all that negativity and you're releasing that stress, and a big positive change is coming through this cycle of 15 days new moon. And then we have the healing card here, which is saying that you will suddenly realize that the bottom three chakras that I mentioned are also very much inclined with the top four chakras, from heart chakra to the crown chakra, are aligned with the spiritual superpower. And then the bottom three chakras, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and the base chakra, are also getting in tuned, and they possibly have no other choice to find spirituality in your material life also, which means that when you find that spiritual energy in your material life, it means that you get everything that you wanted. Your aspirations are fulfilled without lot of difficulties, and you don't chase after a new aspiration one after another, bringing more distress to yourself and everyone around you. So there is a healthy balance. Once you reach to a certain level of ambition that you are destined, you feel very satisfied, you feel very content. You, at the end of the day, you need a comfortable house, you need a comfortable set of friends, and you need enough bank balance to have a meal on your table, and everything beyond that, and yeah, daily clothes and all those things. After those basic necessities, whatever you are aspiring for is more like an ambition, and after a certain fulfillment of ambition, one has to stop. And these 15 days would be a reflective period. Where is the boundary, where is the limit, and where should I stop? You will have that, and you will be feeling so satisfied, so content, and you will be feeling so healed that you will be so happy for future, and you will not be chasing after new things, which is so relaxing. So that's the reading for this new moon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste.